Hey Corkies, welcome back. Today I'm doing a review of a product that is the best way to make coffee while camping. It's the Wacaco Pipamoka, and it comes in this super sleek, very travel-friendly, especially camping pack here. And you open it up, and it's this ingenious design. I'm going to be showing you how to do it, and we're going to be doing a review of it, so stay tuned. Hello everybody, welcome back to corkandjava.com, your go-to place for coffee and wine reviews and how-tos. On this channel, we like to expand and enrich your experience with all of your favorite beverages through wine and coffee reviews and how-tos. So if that sounds interesting to you, consider hitting that subscribe button down below and that notification bell so you're notified when all of our future videos come out. All right, today we are doing a review of the Wacaco Pipamoka, and this is a really awesome way to brew coffee. Very innovative and perfect for camping. So what it basically is, it's a thermos design. It comes with this little scoop, although I'm not going to need it for this demo today, and a little cleaning brush here. And I'm going to kind of be doing a demo as I kind of show you how this thing works. So this is the pod that your coffee goes into, and you're going to want to put in about 17 grams is what I like to do, basically filling it up to the rim. And the best kind of grind method is or the best kind of grind size is kind of a medium to fine grind, as what I found works the best. And I'm grinding my own up with this Lido 3. I'll leave a link to this Wacaco Pipamoka as well as this grinder down in the description if you're interested in picking it up. So I got about 17 grams of coffee in here, and we are going to grind it to medium fine. Alrighty, we got our grinds, and we're gonna put it into the pod. And that pretty much fills it right up there to the top there. Then cap it back off with the cap. And it comes with this little device to help funnel it in there if you're, I don't know, scooping it in, but I haven't really needed it, especially if you're outdoors. Who cares if you make a mess with some grinds? So we got that good and ready to go. Next we have our thermos. You want to make sure that everything is down to its lowest setting here, and there's little lines inside to measure how much water you put in. It recommends to go to the 1 setting, which I guess is 1 cup of coffee, but I find I like it a little bit stronger. That's why I went a little bit finer of a grind, and also why I go to the 3/4 line instead of the 1 line. It's really kind of personal preference, but you gotta kind of experiment and see which works best for you. So we heated up some water, and we're gonna pour it in here. Just gotta be careful to that 3/4 line. Perfect. Next, you take your pot of coffee. It's so simple. You just drop it down in there, and it sinks all the way to the bottom. It takes about 40 seconds or so for that pod to get all the way down through the coffee. And you can tap it a few times to help it down. Also, you're gonna wanna tap it to make sure you're getting all the air out of the pod, as there's still air in with the coffee grinds. Because we wanna get a little bit of as much air out as we can, which will be more beneficial to the extraction process, which is the next step. All right, we've waited about 45 seconds or so, gave it some taps. We don't see any bubbles anymore, so now we know we're good to go. You take the cap, you seal it on top, and you start twisting the orange ring, and you just go slowly. you know, about a half a turn a second. If you go too fast, you're gonna under extract, and if you go too slow, it's just gonna be over extracted a little bit. But it's kind of a trial and error thing as well. And what this is doing, it's sealed up on the top, and so you're creating extra volume in the cylinder, which is creating a pressure differential, which is drawing that hot water down through that brewing chamber that we filled with our coffee grinds. And it's kind of a little bit of a resistance. There's some screens in there, so it's making sure that that coffee is in contact with the hot water for the perfect amount of time. And you keep going. It's a little bit of a workout, especially early in the morning, but you know, you're out camping, you're being healthy, and I just love how compact this whole thing is. And I'll show you the best part in a minute. All right, now this is the part you want to be careful, is taking this thing off. All right, we got it off there. And we have our hot coffee. Now what you can do, which is really cool, let's say you're at your campsite and you just brewed your coffee there, but you want to go on a hike, you know, maybe up to the summit of the mountain or wherever, and you want to enjoy your coffee there. Well, you put the lid back on, it screws down in there, and this is a Thermos, super insulated, and you'll notice that there's no like hole or anything to drink out of, and that's designed on purpose so you can stow this away in a bag, a backpack, and you don't have to worry about it leaking, because anything with a spout or anything eventually is going to start leaking and cause problems. So I'm really happy that they designed just a hard cover on there, and this thing will keep your coffee hot for like 2 to 3 hours, so you can climb up to the top of the mountain, enjoy your coffee on the sunrise or wherever. And we're gonna give it a taste here. So I would compare this to a kind of a French press style. It doesn't use a paper filter like you would for a pour over, so you're getting a lot of those oils, natural oils in the coffee, which I really enjoy. And it's just, to me, the settings that I showed you, the 3/4 line and going a little bit medium to finer grind, gets that perfect extraction for me. Even if you're traveling and you're not camping, this is such a compact way to throw in just a carry-on or anything, that it is a super easy way to travel and make some delicious coffee in such a unique way. And if you don't have a grinder, you can always use pre-ground stuff. I always recommend freshly grinding some fresh beans. It's going to just improve the quality of the coffee that you're drinking. But if you don't have time to bring a grinder, or you don't have a hand grinder, you can always pre-grind your coffee and bring it. Just know you're sacrificing a little bit of freshness, but it is, you know, a convenience factor there. Leave a comment down below with how you like to make coffee while you're camping. This is definitely my go-to now for whenever I'm out and about, especially in the woods camping. If you're a hunter and you want to make this before going out and enjoy it while you're in the tree stand or something like that, that is a perfect use for this. My favorite part of the Pipamoka is just the awesome thermos that it comes with. That, to me, that is the price for the whole thing alone. Even with the really cool way it brews coffee, and it's also pretty easy to clean up as well. The real value for me comes in this awesome thermos. Make sure you guys are giving me a like if you found something useful in this video, and it just helps us get our faces in front of more people on YouTube. It helps with the algorithm there. We're also on Facebook, Pinterest, Twitter, and Instagram, and we're looking forward to seeing you in all those great communities online. And until next time, bottoms up.